Well, this is our trip over to Cedar Key, and our first stop was the Tiki Bar behind Low-Key Hideaway. Now, we go by this all the time, never stop. Here's the map. We left Williston Crossing up there on the right and came down to State Road 24, and let me tell you, this is one long road. You better have good radio or good sounding pipes. Now, here we're coming into Bronson, and we're going to make our turn right there at State Road 24. I always love looking at that mural for some reason. Now, like I said earlier, no curves. This is one long road, and you can bet I got my radio cranked up right now. When you're in Bronson there, you can get gas there, and then halfway down, maybe a little further than half, is this gas station right here. Once you get into Cedar Key, there is another gas station. Key is definitely a neat little key, and you kind of feel like it's been mislocated. It should be way down south. Here we are.
Here we're at the Tiki Bar.
The Hideaway, the Tiki Bar there. And
Cedar Key.
This place is really cool, and I've gone by it so many times and never stopped. Finally I stopped here, and I'm glad I did. I enjoyed the place. Real colorful, right, just like you'd want to expect down in the Keys. Everything has keys. You want to hear the Beach Boys start singing their song and everything right here, just looking at the video. But one thing I noticed, they do have a food truck, and Scott, the owner, was really bragging about Doug, how good of a cook he is. Next time through,
pretty
we're
nice
going to stop and have something to eat before we go too far. Well, we finally broke Angel out, and first time I did any drone flying or taking pictures with the drone in a long time. But right here, we're above the Tiki Bar at the Hideaway, and I'll tell you what, this has all keys written on it. There's their dock and everything, and there on the top middle you can see some of their chairs outside, and then the bar itself. They got motel rooms, hotel rooms. Definitely a neat place to check out, and sometimes I think they have music, like a one-man band. Do they have rooms? They also have a few RV spots for your RV. Now I gotta say one thing. I always love seeing Old Glory fly. I love our flag. Looks like a pretty big fire pit. I bet you that's pretty neat, especially in the winter time, because it's too hot for a fire usually, but boy, the winter time, everybody's sitting around a fire down here. But you know, the video and my camera didn't do it all that much justice. I mean, when you see all the different colors and everything here, so much stuff to keep you busy and looking. Then you go in the bar and it just keeps on going. Definitely a neat stop, and I'll definitely be back here again. And next time I will definitely try the food truck out. Well, time for a few pictures. There's Ed there, sitting out there. There's me by my bike, and I gotta tell you, I think my phone takes better pictures than my camera dedicated to pictures only. But this kind of gives you an idea, ground level, And they had all kinds of decorations here. Like I said, it kept you busy. You were reading this, you were reading that, checking this thing out and all. And like I said, coming up here is a picture of the food wagon, truck, however you want to call it. And that's Doug there. He's the one that's going to be fixing your meal for you, your sandwich or whatever. And my mouth's watering right now. I must be hungry because I'm looking forward to trying some of the food out here. One thing kind of neat, Scott, he goes by this these legs up in the air, depending where the water is, to know if he can make it to his dock or whatever. It's his tide gauge. This is neat to sit back. Yeah. I didn't go into all the rooms. I don't know if they all had bed and bathroom and a kitchen area and a little living room area. I'm not sure. Oh my goodness, I see a Junior Ranger. Look at that, look at that. They call him the Junior Ranger.
Nice job with the showers.
Sweet little.
Let me put this over here.
This thing has a shake-free. Yeah, that's a neat little bathroom. Yeah, the cat got a lizard.
The hunt for the day was successful.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I could sit by a fire out here. Now, like I was telling you, right here is their gas station. I don't think there's any other gas stations here in Cedar Key. Now we're coming up on Dock Street, and here you'll find a few little stores, and there's quite a few more restaurants right here, and definitely very tourist and very key looking. And with this day we ended up eating over at 83 West, and this is downstairs part, but then upstairs where you get a little bit better view is the restaurant. I just had to get a couple of pictures of the pelicans there. They're watching me. But anyway, this is the upstairs here. You can say anything. We've been open.
Welcome to 83 West.
Thank you. And now it is kickback time, right, Ed?
That's absolutely right. And you know, in case with kickback time, don't you?
Still need
nice cold beer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. And then it was time to get back on our motorcycles. We looked up. We found a place to park here. I tell you what, you can't always find a place to park here, but they do have plenty of parking around here. And here we're just on the bike leaving Dock Street, and we're going to check out a little bit of Cedar Key now. And this right here is 2nd Street, and I believe there's 1 or 2 restaurants there too. Also got to say they have some festivals here, different events happen. It's a pretty popular place. Now, most people go right to Dock Street, eat at a restaurant, pretty much go back. But surprisingly to me, right there is an airport they have, and it just seems like Cedar Key is a lot bigger than what I thought, and in some areas with a lot of hills. They also have a museum there. I wanted to go check it out, but I think it's only open on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays.
I bet you the swimming pool still has salt water in it.
Just look at down here. It's still not finished.
No.
As we go by, there's our Tiki Bar at the Hideaway, and until next time, looking forward for a sandwich.
I hold 6 gallons, so I did pretty good. And got my treat. It's been a while, but here we are. Time to drink and feed.